shouldn't call. There's no need to set up a meeting, a Zoom, a FaceTime, a text, none of that stuff. I'm assuming here, Cecil, is let us focus on the draft. We need to put all eyeballs on the draft, see how we can get better with the 7 picks that we have in the upcoming draft.
Yeah.
And then after that, let's figure out where we are.
Okay, so that means how many players were there? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Those
Cortland,
6 players
Benito,
are going to...
Allen, Franklin Myers, 5. Malcolm.
Voluntary workouts come around. They're not going to be there.
Yeah. Does that make you... Like, how do you feel about voluntary? I said this last year when Cortland held out. If we asked all of our listeners if they would show up at voluntary work, guess what they would say? No.
If I made $13 million a year, I probably would say yes. Though.
I love my job. I love coming here. You gave me a couple of volunteer days, I might take 1 or 2.
Okay, all right. Okay, I got you. Maybe I would as well. But either way, and of those 6 players, I'd want all 6. I want them to stick around. I want the Broncos to get these extensions done. Now we could go in the order of priority. And for me, it's Cortland Sutton. The identity of this team is Bo Nix. You have to make sure that Bo Nix has everything going so that you do not have a sophomore slump, which I do not think happens this year, and that you have a surge so that you are in or pushing for that upper tier. The upper tier is Baltimore and Buffalo. They're going to win 13 games each. You're not in that upper tier. Can you win 12? I know you can win 10. You already did it.
Yeah.
You did it with no ground game. Can you win 11? Sure, that's the next step. Can you win 12? That would be a nice season. The proper expectations for the Broncos might be those 12 wins. You do that by getting Cortland Sutton extended. Now, after that, Nick Bonito would be next.
Okay.
Got to keep Nick Bonito. Got to pay him. That's going to be a big number.
He's a young pass rusher that just had double-digit sacks.
Exactly. So that's what you got to take care of. And honestly, everybody else, Zach Allen's on that list. Zach needs to be taken care of. He's going to be wanting a raise. So you've got some money to spend. It's going to be painful, but you have a rookie quarterback, have a second-year quarterback on a rookie contract. Take advantage. Keep this core together, but make your run now. This is not building for the future and paying for the future. You're paying Zach Allen for the now, Cortland Sutton for the now, Benito partly for the future, but for the now.
For the now as well.
So pay these guys for the now. Make the run now.
I'm going to flip-flop the top 2. Benito Sutton, just because of youth. He's a little bit younger. Then I think we're the exact same. I'll go Benito Sutton. You went Sutton Benito. And then Allen, John Franklin Myers, Malcolm Roach. That would be the pecking order right there for me.
Okay.
Of the 5 players. So
I like that.
It's, again, Cortland Sutton and Nick Bonito are valuable, certainly, but just because of the youth movement a little bit. And they have started to, they being the Broncos, at least I think so, with their actions of drafting the 2 wide receivers a year ago, they've started to consider life without Cortland Sutton. I don't think they've thought about that life without Nick Bonito at all yet.
Yeah, not yet. And they've got some young pass rushers, Jonah Ellis specifically, that you can be excited about, but that's how you're going to draft and develop. Your next guys after Zach Allen are going to be players that you've drafted. But on this rookie contract for Bo Nix, you've got to pay your core, and you've got to make sure you can make a run. These guys are worth paying. Some cores, when you got a rookie deal in Chicago, well, they're rotten to the core.
Right.
They got to make a lot of changes still to this day. Mm-hmm. New England, why'd you pay Stephon Diggs? To ruin the market? New England?
That's what they did.
You're rotten to the core. You got to make some big changes. They aren't going to be able to take advantage of the rookie contract that the Denver Broncos are. So take advantage of that, paying your proper core members, and these guys are that, but make with the expectation that you make the run now, with the expectation that you are at least playing in the divisional round, and then we'll see. Because I'm going to quote Ice Cube again 2 times in 2 days. Spivak will tell me to stop. Once again, it's on, Kareem. Yeah, go for it. Go for it this year. Pay these guys.
By the way, real quick, because you mentioned his name and Adam Schefter there.
Yeah.
Adam Schefter, this is one, it's incredible that they have taken 14 seconds away from talking about LeBron to talk about something else on ESPN.
Yes.
But Adam Schefter did report on ESPN that the Broncos, his words here, checked in quote, on wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
But does that go back to what we said about Debo? Like, yo, what's the price tag? Oh, good luck. See you later. That's the check-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the faux outrage that we saw on social networking. I can't remember who tweeted it out, but like social networking, here's a clip. Adam Schefter said they checked in. I want him to check in. I want George Payton to be Calvin Booth don't call me. Or if I call you, I don't know who this is. Do I want that? Or do I want George working the phones? I want George running the show. I want George to be the guy that picks up the phone and is like, what? You want that? Okay, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
good luck in your ventures. I want George Payton to spread that around, man, and pick up the phone, call everybody, always be on the phone. Maybe that's why he's so he's very tired when you see him.
He is tired.
He's very tired.
Me
He's
and
a
George have
hard-working
something
man.
in common. We're tired.
You're very tired. You need some coffee.
Yeah.
Kev needs more Mountain Dew.
Yeah, he needs a
He's texting that girl again.
gargantuan gulp. Dude, tell her we said what's up.
Yes. Tell your lady.
Hey, Josh and Cecil said what up.
Yeah, say what up. We're talking about you right now,
I'm
girl.
sending an email.
Okay.
Oh, she's a professional lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a second. Professional lady.
Wait, no, I meant business.
It's a professional email, Cecil.
The email is professional. The lady is a regular old lady, right? But either way, what I want is I want George working the phones.
All right.
I would not like the story of them not checking in. Right?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I would
I
agree.
want every stone turned over. I want you looking everywhere for talent. I want you talking to everybody. I want Howie Roseman to get sick of your calls, right? Because the GM of the Eagles, he's addicted to trading. I want that guy called all the time. George is calling me again. George, what do you want?
Yeah.
I told you no.
Yeah, we want them to check in. You're right about that.
Can they check in on Saquon Barkley?
Hey, might as well. What would you need? 9 firsts. All right, just had to check, That's it.
Right, exactly.
Just
You're checking in.
Then the headline is, George Payton checks in on Saquon Barkley?
Faux outrage on the internet. I've never heard of such a thing on Twitter.